Imagine, if you will, a world that feels like a dream forgotten by time. We are in Persia, modern-day Iran, in the mid-1970s. To look at these images is to see a society in the throes of a radical, high-speed evolution. This was the era of the White Revolution, a grand vision of the last Shah, Mohammad Reza Pahlavi. It was a time when Tehran was whispered to be the Paris of the Middle East, a shimmering oasis of secularism, Western fashion, and a bold, almost frantic leap into the future. Observe the social landscape. For the urban elite and the growing middle class, the traditional veils had been cast aside. In the universities and the bustling cafes of North Tehran, the air was thick with the scent of French perfume and the sounds of American jazz. Women were judges, pilots, and parliamentarians. It was a cultural flowering that saw Persian cinema and pop music, personified by icons like Gugush, reach a level of sophistication that rivaled anything in the West. It appeared, to the outside observer, as a nation that had successfully bridged the gap between the ancient East and the modern West. But beneath this shimmering surface, a different kind of pressure was building. The Shah's vision was one of top-down modernization, fueled by the staggering wealth of the black gold, oil. While the cities sparkled, the rural heartlands remained anchored in tradition, often feeling left behind by this rapid cultural shift. The wealth was immense, but it was concentrated in the hands of a few. And with this grandeur came a darker shadow, the Savak, the secret police. In this garden of progress, dissent was a weed to be pulled, and the silence of the oppressed began to hum with a quiet, growing resonance. Evolution in any society requires balance. When the pace of change outstrips the comfort of the soul, a fracture is inevitable. For the devout and the traditionalists, the westernization of Iran felt like an assault on their very identity. The glittering discotheques and the secular laws were seen by many as garbzadegi, a plague of Western intoxication. In the shadows of the mosques, a different vision was being nurtured, one that looked back to the purity of the faith as a shield against the dizzying change of the Pahlavi era. There is a profound poignancy in these images. They capture a world on the precipice of an irreversible divide. The Iran of the 1970s was a place of incredible potential, a bridge between civilizations that for a brief moment seemed to have found its footing in the modern sun. But the forces of tradition and the hunger for political freedom were a volatile mix. As the decade drew to a close, the shimmering dream of the Shah would evaporate, replaced by the fervor of a revolution that would change the face of the Middle East forever. Today, the neon of the 70s has long since faded, replaced by the symbols of the Islamic Republic. But for those who lived through it, the memories of that lost world remain, a bittersweet reminder of a time when Iran stood at the center of a different kind of world. A world of miniskirts and oil booms, of secret police and shimmering dreams. A chapter of human history that proves once again that the only constant is change. The secular dream, the ancient shadow, the lost Iran of the Shah.